It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Padres. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Ahmed. He will lead this one off today. And the pitch. And the new season is finally upon us as the first pitch of the new year is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 111.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Striking in is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the pitch. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
first pitch on its way. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Next up is Manny Machado, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Calhoun is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball. All 1, no strikes.
The 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is good. The second pitch.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And he fouls this one off. And it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. And he lays off there 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a liner. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to bat, Jake Cronenworth. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Jake.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Looking at his career totals, Hosmer has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Digging in will be Will Myers. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Snell has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A ball and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Carson Kelly. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Look into my eyes, see the tears building up inside, feel it hurt. I've been through the ringer, yet I'm still alive. I'm only here today, single-handedly by grace. Detrimental situations can obliterate your fate. Determination on my face, I ain't never giving up. Even when I'm down and out, I look to you to lift me up. Can I do it on my own? Because my will is not enough. Stronger than I ever been. You broke me down to build me up, and I'm thankful for every moment that you given me. Even though it was predicted, I will become a memory. Simply just to say, intervene on my behalf, overriding my permission, just to move me out the way. When I worry, not a bit. All my kids, I get at you. When I feel like getting out, I look for you to pull me through. John 2 and 22 taught me if I just believe in His word, there's no limitations on what I can achieve. I'm just keeping it real, nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, LLV. I remember him and Jack used to control the parties, and they would let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLM, I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shout out Kesey, LLB. I never told Mugga I live right across the street. The memory is deadly. I remembered your name, my sister crying for weeks. Way too many sacrifices, guilt to the streets. I do this for y'all. I hate feeling pain when I wanna speak where I'm from. I wanna show the world in the way. I told her wait for the day, and today is the day. Now I'm ready for action, I'm finally done with the shade. I'm about to start this whole thing off with a bang, bang.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
To the plate now, Zach Gallen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up is Luis Camposano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Blake Snell, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. Marte fields it cleanly, and not in time as the run scores. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Snell leads off first with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Third baseman number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. San Diego. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Next, it'll be Christian Walker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Christian Walker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 0-1 on its way. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And this will be fouled away. And he struck him out. Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Luis Camposano, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is there, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We played 4 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Down the left field line and deep.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Marte is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate as Dribble Cabrera just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate is Trent Grisham. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Yeah.
To the plate now, Blake Snell. Left side, but well foul. A base hit in his first trip. And he pops it up. Here comes Peralta, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Alex Young enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box, Tommy Pham. In the air, down the line in left. Peralta's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that's the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So next to hit is Fernando Tatis Jr. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Set, here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Snell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate now is Cole Calhoun. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's the 1-0 home.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alex Young.
Geraldo Perdomo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Geraldo Perdomo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. The windup and the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Chris Davinsky is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado.
the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Calhoun is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Cronenworth. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Eric Hosmer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Cronenworth leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tim Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25. Hill.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Hill, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
And stepping in, Ketel Marte struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First and second now, one man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, as Dribble Cabrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Walker over at second. Peralta on at first with two down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB now.
Campusano.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Jorge Mateo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Now the first pitch. Popped up. Walker over to his left. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave one. They lead it 4-0. Matt Strahm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next to hit, Cole Calhoun. Lifetime versus this arm, batting at an even .400. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Next to stand in is Carson Kelly, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 home, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yohan Lopez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now batting, third baseman.
And in steps Manny Machado. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks, and the lead is now 5-0. Stepping up is Josh Rojas in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. And a reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from the ball game downtown immediately after we say our goodbyes from Petco Park. Up next, Nick Ahmed, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
5-0 the final score today. The San Diego Padres led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Blake Snell earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious San Diego Padres: 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ballgame: 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park: a sellout. 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.